What the fuck?
Co-op. And we're back in Gulch Mine. Taking on. And I do believe you know what to do.
I think I want shoes.
Go for it. Now you want to hit that switch right away. And you just want to follow the river all the way down there. Keep going. Don't land in the water. You'll lose it. Keep going. You can do it. Yeah, okay. Jump over.
No!
Oh my god. Keep going. You can do it. You're almost there. To the left.
This way?
Yeah. Right through that, no, other way. There you go. Right through that cave, right behind there.
Can't see.
Yeah, alright.
You did it!
Okay, so this is the waterfall cavern. There is a, just fall into that pool below.
I saw a jiggy.
And there you go. Careful. Thank God for the ledge grab. That is one of the smartest things they added in this whole game. Now,
got it.
you want to try... Can you jump... Try and flip-flap over there. Don't
Over
use
there?
the Talon Trot. Just flip-flap. And up. There you go. It's a tricky jump, that one. I've failed it many times. Now, earlier... We didn't record it, but I gave him... there was a bonus in the Spiral Mountain now that he had the build drill that gets you more air and a faster swimming. Do you know why I wanted you to get that?
I think we're gonna take a dive.
This is a maze.
Nice.
So you want to just... And there is a jiggy somewhere in this maze. So you just want to keep going. So try left.
Left?
Right there. Right in there, yeah. So he has try to the right.
To the right. To the right.
I think there's something to the right. Yeah, try that. There are a lot of dead ends here. So now try rising up. I guess not. You try going down there to the left. I think that's actually another way to get to these areas. Look down, because the jiggy is going to be on the floor. No, it's not. Rise up. Because actually, okay, so it's not in here. Go back the way you came. And from here, try going to that area, that door that we just passed. I have a feeling I know where that goes. Yeah. And I don't think it'll be that important, but I have a feeling I know where that goes. Exactly. Okay, go back where you came. That's actually a completely optional thing. It's really, you use the detonator to blow up that little shack, and it's sort of a shortcut to there. But
Okay.
So, trying to find that jiggy. Try going... Yeah, that way. Try that. And I'll go up. I'm trying to remember where exactly it was. I've been playing this. Alright. Go back the way you came. Not that way. The other way. If that's the...
Go in the hole.
Alright, there you go. Now try going to the left.
That way?
Yeah. It's confusing. And try going up. There's nothing there. Go back the way you came. Yeah, you don't need that. Alright, now try going to the left now. And that way. There you go. I think. Yeah. There are just some bad guys around, so be careful. There you go. Alright. Now you gotta find your way back out.
Easy. I'm like a human compass.
In high school, he couldn't even find my house with his GPS, so...
I couldn't find my way out of a wet paper bag.
Okay, go back the way you came.
But I have faith in the fact that I ran into a dead end already.
Yep. Okay, go left. Pretty sure it's left. Go straight. I don't think that... Yeah, try that. Yeah, I think that long pipe means that that's the way out. There you go. So you got a couple more jiggies. Now I'm trying to think of what the best thing to do next is. Okay, drop down into that area down there. Now there is that boulder there is a super, super big secret that you can't get yet. Now, we've already been in this area, but watch out for that. Don't... It blows up. So just go right straight through this area. We've already been here. Those TNT boxes are kind of like the TNT boxes from the first game, only they don't have eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like them better with eyes.
Now we turned on that. We turned on the digger. Now you can't get that jig until way later, and we've already been in the toxic way. So I think it's a good time to go see our good buddy Mumbo.
Mumbo, where's he at?
He is on the other side of the level. Okay, yeah. Go down that way to the crushing shed. Hop over to where it is. There's a warp pad nearby. And just go straight to where Mumbo is. And you gotta get that Globo down there. Actually, that's an area we haven't been to. I like these guys so much more than the Mumbo Skulls, because the Mumbo Skulls are just a pain. So drill that. I think that's an area that we haven't been to yet. Just walk on down.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can't get that thing yet, because you gotta blow it up with the detonator. So just keep walking through. There really isn't anything you can do in this particular room. And drill that. Now this area is, you can either do it now and have it be a little harder, or you can do it later and have it a lot easier. Yeah, I think that you can take it now. I usually do it right away. I usually do it right away. And
I can take it.
So go in that building. Boom. This is the power hut. So what you need to do here is that there is a jiggy in this area. So you can go down those stairs. That ladder won't help you right now. The only way to do that is later. So, just, this area is dark. Completely dark.
Is that...
And there's a bottomless pit there.
You said it was dark, so I went to the dark spot.
Okay. Let's just skip that. It's not essential. Basically, what you have to do, there's one of two ways to beat that. You can either, once you have the split up ability, there's a switch up that ladder that can turn the lights on, or if you're a pro, you use the fire eggs to wander around. It's a little tricky, but usually what I do is what are you doing?
I don't know.
Usually what I would do is I would just use the fire eggs, wander through, because it's like thin platforms, and then I just kill myself. Because it's like, I don't even want to do that again. So go into Mumbo's house. There are 2 Mumbo pads that you need to use in this level.
Mumbo's house is a lot bigger on the inside.
Yeah, he's got TARDIS syndrome.
Clearly.
Now, one thing I kind of don't really like about Mumbo is that it kind of adds just another extra step. His gameplay is really just, you need him to use a pad.
Yeah.
There's really nothing else to what he is. It's really just another step to a puzzle, which is okay, but... And I mean, the puzzles are my favorite part of this series. A lot of people are like, I like the platforming more. But I'm like, I like the puzzles more. I like using the platforming to figure out a puzzle. Which is why I think this is a better game than Kazooie, and a lot of people disagree with me. So the first thing you want to do, obviously, is you want to go...
What they did with Mumbo in this,
you want to go to the crushing shed first. So you can just hit the warp pad there.
Or I can jump all the way down.
Yeah, don't do that. And one other thing is that Mumbo can't grab ledges.
Nope.
Which is a pain. So you want to hit that pad right over there. So you turned on the crushing shed last time, if I do recall. This is kind of an interesting little part here. I just love the complexity of these puzzles, and I think what happens next is actually pretty clever. I wish you didn't have to see these cutscenes over and over again, but whatever. This is really slow. This is one of the longer ones.
I guess the boulder's supposed to look heavy. It does indeed look heavy.
So, you can do this before hitting the button. But then, you know, you gotta
It
get...
would just sit there.
Yeah, but then you gotta hit the button. Which is okay. So what's gonna happen here is that for a long time... As you can tell, there is a jiggy in this.
Of course.
So it's going into the crusher. And there is a thing. So anything that goes into the crusher comes out in pieces.
Great.
So you just smashed up a jiggy. Now you gotta go get the pieces.
Let me guess, they scattered themselves all over the level?
No. Just in the immediate vicinity. They're not even in the water, so don't worry about it.
Oh, it hasn't even killed enemies?
You have to hold it down. Okay. Not that far.
I see one.
I'm trying to think of how many pieces. I'm thinking like, is it 3? Here, 3 or 4 or 5. There you go. All good. Now, go back to the start of the level. Take the warp pad and go back to the start of the level. The next area that you need, go to the... Not the left. Not that way. You gotta follow the train tracks all the way to... There's one tunnel. So I don't... I think drop down. And to the right. And keep going. These things are just a pain. They slow me down.
I forgot what to hit.
X button. So you want to follow those tracks all the way to the end. Don't, you know, just turn left and take a shortcut right there. And keep going that way, another way. I think so. I think this is... Nah, I'm thinking the wrong idea. God, I wish we...
That's Mumbo's hut distance.
Never mind. Okay, keep going. Go to the right then. God, I am so lost. And I'm not even playing.
I have no clue where I am.
Yeah, never mind. Go back the other way. Sorry, folks. I'm sorry.
Other way? This way?
Yeah. Just keep going. Just follow the tracks.
This way?
Left. No, we're going the right way. I know. Yeah, we're going the right way. Okay. Yeah.
In here?
Just follow it. I think that's the easiest thing to do. Okay. Where the hell are we going?
You're the one who's supposed to know.
I know. I mean, I don't... Okay, there we go. The blue ones. You want to go to the blue. Okay, there's a... Dude, don't even bother with them. They're just there for shits. Okay, to the right. There's a tunnel to the... Not there. Okay. So... Now, if you go in that tunnel over there... Actually, hit that warp pad right away. There we go. To the train station. The train station here... If you don't do this part here, then a large amount of the rest of the game is undoable. In fact, one level cannot be completed or barely opened without this train. There's one level where you go in and you need to get into a certain area to open a door, and the only way to do it is through the train station.
Oh,
so
wow.
this is absolutely essential. Now, when I was a kid, I did not know that you could go in the train. I did not know that ladder was an actual ladder. So,
It does kind of scream, though.
yeah.
Get in me.
So you can't... Okay. You can't get in there yet. That's for Banjo and Kazooie. Because he can't climb ladders. Okay. Go back to where you... What are you doing? Some invisible force. Evil shovel.
Oh, it's evil. Kill it.
You just tore that shit up. Okay. Leave this area.
The rare logo is on that box.
Oh, how clever. Quite insightful. You're catching on.
I'm learning.
Okay, take the warp pad and go back to...
Mumbo's hut.
Mumbo's hut. Now.
Transition sound was necessary.
Yeah. So, after this, we'll do our transformation. I don't understand why this game doesn't get as much love as Kazooie. Because everyone talks about Kazooie as a great team member.
I like Kazooie more, personally.
Nah, I like this one more.
Just based on what I've played.
I like the puzzles. I like the super multi-layered solutions to the puzzles. I like linking the levels. And these aren't even the best levels. The third level is probably my favorite.
I like Gruntilda's layer more.
And, okay, take the... Okay, yeah, you can do that. The last warp pad is actually in Gruntilda's... I mean, not Gruntilda's, Wumba's hut. And there is something in the last level that you can... Actually, there's two things you can do in the last level that can help you there.
What happened?
You need the talent trot. Alright, and you have the other Globo, so hit that warp pad real quick. Hit that warp pad real quick. And you want to stand on that rug and talk to her with the B button. God, her old design's so much better.
She has very square eyes.
Yup. And jump on in. Jump right in.
Is this pool supposed to be like the blood of those little creatures? It's pink like they are.
It was maybe. Okay. Now, the interesting thing about the detonator is that, well, first of all, it hops when you jump, but you still can jump. And your X button is a self-destruct attack, which does damage to you. So, be careful. Now, there are a few things that you want to be able to blow up. So, one is straight here at the bottom. So, right there is one. And what you need to do is you need to stand on it until it says interact and then hit B button. So we're not going to go in there just yet. So the next one is to the left. And he can float in the water. And that area over there just to the right of the entrance is the next one. The detonator is just hard to control. It's just sort of... You can jump with it a little bit higher. Not there, to the left. That tunnel. This tunnel is actually pretty important. What you do here is pretty important in the next level. You see, that's kind of a theme. What you do in one level.
Do stuff for stuff.
Okay, watch
later.
out for that thing. So jump up on those things and go up to the next level. And hit that there. I just kind of like... I don't know why... So this thing is actually important for the next level. And I guess I can see why this is why some people didn't really like Tooie. They thought that this was too complex. They like...
It tries to add an extra link, an extra layer of complexity to the
Okay,
levels.
so just leave. You don't want to go there just yet. That's something that Banjo-Kazooie needed. In fact, I don't even think you need to do anything else over there. Because that thing stopped because the entrance to open it, you need to open it from the next level. So the next thing that you want to do is get that Jinjo. So I would go to the beginning of the level, right over to the right. And then I would hit the warp pad, and I think it's by the crushing shed that you need to go to. And I think this is the last one that you need to do. So not down there to the right. No, not there. Right over there. Wait. Is that right? Oh God, where is it? God, I'm losing myself. Maybe it's by Mumbo's hut. I think it's by Mumbo's hut.
Yeah, it is. I remember now what you're talking about.
This isn't even the biggest level. I'm trying to. What is the biggest level? That's probably the industrial level. People hated that level because it was so big.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
So outside Mumbo's skull. Mumbo's skull.
I tried it. No, stop. It's like a delay when you hit the deep end.
Yeah, so go right over there. And, you know, the Jinjos aren't important, but they're kind of, you know, for completionists like me. And I think this is the last one that you need to do. Or that there's no other way to get the item without this. And I also think, it's the last of the detonator. And I mean, the one that affects the next level is pretty important because there's a lot of things that you can get that require that thing. There you go. Nope. There you go. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, gotta make your way back out and then back to Humble Wumba's place.
I hate that part.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was annoying.
And after this, I think you can get the boss? Yeah, you gotta be right on it. And that's, otherwise he says, you gotta be on it. There you go. After this, I don't think there's... Oh yeah, there's 2 other things. Okay. So change back into Banjo. Before we do the boss, we're gonna take care of one other thing. One other area. That area right outside her skull. I mean, not a skull. Wigwam that you blew up. That's something important. So one of the worst things I ever do in this game is that I transform back and then I accidentally get right back in the pool. So just go back in that area right to the left. I'm going to show you the spawn of Satan. That thing. I hate that.
The canary cage. Can we leave it in there?
This thing is Canary Mary. Right now, she is fine. But at the very end of the game, you have to do something for her, and it is the worst part in the whole game.
Really?
It is absolute trash. Let's just say, have you ever played Mario Party 2, and there are certain mini games that require you to do some sort of motion on the controller over and over and over again?
Yes. Yes, I have.
This is worse. But you don't do that later, and in fact, you probably won't even have to do it. So you want to break that cage with your peck attack thingy. Jump and peck.
What if I don't want to?
Well, then you're gonna die of suffocation. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in this area that you can get. Anything else in this room. She doesn't have a Jiggy yet, but I think there's a Jinjo in here. I think so, or maybe that, because I know that there was that empty honeycomb that we saw in the other toxic area.
Do we really have to watch this bitch fly?
Yes, and I'm not happy about it.
There was nothing like this in Banjo-Kazooie 1. I'm just putting that out there.
So what she's gonna do is she's gonna fix this minecart. Okay, so wander. Keep looking. No. Keep looking around. I think there's a Jinjo in this area, unless it was in the other one. Do you hear it? No. Probably don't hear help. What's in that box up there? Break that box. Okay, I swear there's another box in here that you can break. Try that. Never mind. Okay, just leave. Suck it up, Banjo. Okay. This will probably be one more thing that we can do this episode. So go down there. And you're gonna she's gonna do a little sort of minecart race. So just talk to her. Okay, just jump on the minecart.
Fancy race, hop in the cart.
So what you just need to do is just press I think it's the X button, or A button over and over again. X button, sorry. So just press it over and over again. This one's easy. The Glitter Gulch Mine one is super easy.
And this is the precursor to the hell spawn that is...
Just keep going. You gotta keep going. Just over and over and over again.
This is the precursor to the hell that
the
is...
last... this...
Racing.
Keep going.
Racing.
Keep going. You gotta keep pressing over and over and over
a
again.
racing game.
But the second one... The second race is in a later level, and it is impossible unless you know exactly what to do, which is, if you get too far ahead of her, then she'll speed up and be impossible to beat.
Just like that polar bear.
Yeah, so just keep going. Now, you can race her again after you get the Jiggy to get a Cheeto page, but, you know, you can only do that if you want to. Keep going. You just gotta keep going. You gotta...
I haven't slowed down at all. When it goes up hills and stuff, it looks like I'm slowing down, but I'm hitting it just as fast. Woo!
I don't think you need to race again, unless you really want to. But I think there's time for you to get the boss of this level in before it. You can either do the boss, or you can race again to get a Cheeto page. It's your call. And we'll do the boss next episode then. I swear I don't even know if she's even any harder with this. With the second one. I swear the one in the other level is terrible. I mean, I didn't even beat it when I was a kid. Once I got Banjo-Tooie on Nintendo 64 again, then I was able to do it. And I'm like, God, that's terrible. And I'm not the only one who thought that. I actually saw Gerard the Completionist's review of this game, and he actually mentioned it. And he's like, just say goodbye to your hand. Just say goodbye. It'll give you carpal tunnel. It's terrible. And I mean, so what you have to do is you have to keep pace with her the entire race, and then at the very end, you just gotta gun it. She's a piece of shit. No one likes her. She should have died in the toxic... Keep going. Don't let her win. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta do, like, the Gatling gun button press. Come on, you're so close. You got the power.
Nintendo power. I won.
Alright. Very nice.
I'm a champion.
You're the best around. Nothing can ever keep you down. So she hides all these things, like, in her...
dress?
Wedged in her, no, I don't want to know where it's been. That's rare. I mean, why do you always have to sneak this disturbingly subliminal humor into your game?
Because they're
actually
sneaky.
I think you have to beat both of those in order to get her in the last level. Okay, so collect that. And I think that's a good stopping point. On the next episode, we will tackle the boss of this stage, and then, you know, we might even get to start the next level.
Oh,
which is my favorite level in the game. Because it's just that good. So we'll see you next time.